Living on borrowed time, I was indebted. Life was just an inside joke and I ain't get it. It's no sweat, no Tommy Hill figures. I swear if ignorance is bliss, then there's a heaven for them real niggas. I could dwell within the hell, Michael with the first flame drop, and it ain't hard for them to tell. I got friends on the other side like the shadow man. Reasons that I survived is what I battled. Damn, went from low to a road that's high. Why? Cause I'm better. Took a trip to death, I'm feeling like I'm not Chiquetta. Immaculately brave, can't fathom in my brain how mathematically I was actually both a particle and wave. I was shackled in Plato's cave until I realized that I knew what I know not. What they gonna do with the robot when he's sentient? Reality, I'm reinventing it. I don't worry cause I know that anything I'm meant to get I shall receive. I'm alkaline because of the way I breathe. Check my litmus. They be asking what I do, I bear witness. I know I wasn't sent to see what I can personally achieve. If I can't discern the human doing from the human being, I'll be back. Born to be a bodhisattva. Why? Because I'm black. Now behold the one upholding all the ones that were attacked. I be sorting foolishness from fact like meat off of the fat. But I'm vegan, I won't eat it. War life, so what's the meaning? When the universe was spoken to existence, it was singing. Word is bound to be the word of God, Kavana's always bringing. No need a kingdom, it's alright. If I fail, I move through L's like nights. Move through night like light. Bright.
Real bright. Blackseed in the night, pardon the gesture. Hands move with the speeches I dictate for the lecture. Ignore the hecklers. High class words burn into temple walls to skin graph like math and hieroglyphics. Levitate a man's mind in time, I could defy physics purely off lyrics. Behold the meditations, flicker the tongue like a drum determines the cadence. Stay on beat the rest, patience as I stand before you waiting in the water. Staff in my hand, non-believers' knees fall to the altars. Proclaim commandments on the rock of Gibraltar. Proclaim my power through the eyes of the mortars. Supporters beside me, Lord. Vibrations attract the warrior, prepare for battle. Through the shepherd's boy's command, transform all beef into cattle. Then behead the sheep's head, watch them all skedaddle. Pardon my speech, food for thought manifested. Could sponsor a feast or summon a beast from slumber. My eyes rise like geese, turning barks into wish you woods. Breaking free from the leash, been popping collars since Wu-Tang, coin cream from the streets. It's that protection, ecto-chakra puts power in speech. So I flow, streams of consciousness, a monster like the Loch Ness. Arose from the deepest thoughts that were bottomless. Entered from the darknesses, cave peaks I rose through concrete codes like the Caucasus. Mountains I move, behold the marvelous power not known by novices. Hand moves in tune with the melodious waves. Its origin synonymous with the forefathers of genres. Math, artistics, physics, and dope lyrics. Behold the exquisite Blackseed.
Three blind mice, eye me and mine. Obviously you would like some cheese with that wine. Full plate, you had bit off more than you ate. Why hate when you could just be nine? Heliocentric, the world revolves around your shine, son. I was gonna be egotistical, couldn't find one. Wait, give me time, Nah, I couldn't find one. Like a ratio, slow down Horatio. That ghost is just a shell of himself. You can't erase him though. Mental health is hell in the cell, but you got paper, so you capable. How you your brother's keeper, but disable the establishment? Nuclear fission through atomic habits. Call me death, destroyer of all your paradigm falls to y'all. Cause when it's all said and done, everybody's equal underneath that old setting sun. Walking on skies like that old Jedi son. To get heaven you must die, guess they're not ready, Plenty are called, but there's not many, That's a riddle in disguise, cause there's not anyone. There's a ribbon in the sky, but we're not married, To our chemically unite, the dark side and the light. You just might have to fight the polarities itself. But honestly, most are married to themselves. They will talk about their wealth, it's embarrassing at most. Only time they think of people is when parasite and host. It's nefarious at best, followed with some evil laughter. Wanted me self-serving, I decided to be self-master, that's irrelevant. A segue from your emotional intelligence. I was in the room with a big old elephant. I was with the fiat screaming carpe diem. God was hidden all around, we want you blind to see it. Yo, this one was meant for the people. Your fetal positions is rendered feeble. That blue pill's a placebo. Bend the world around me, I think that I'm Neo. They're calling Kavan the hero. I call it a lucky guess. Although I still must confess that I got protagonists on my personality test. I'm not blessed, I'm built to give blessings out to the rest. A means for the universe to understand and express itself at best. And at worst, maybe I'm really cursed. Why did I decide these conditions at the time of my birth? I'm the first of the earth, I'm a son of a man, and spent half of my youth just trying trying to understand now that I grew, I have a little more context. Chased by Uncle Sam and the feds cause they heard about the prophet. That's a messiah complex. It comes with dire consequences. Hope they're good though. Reversal of a god, now I'm Cujo. But all dogs eventually heaven sent for. So when they're telling me that life is a bitch, it's an innuendo. Now I'm jumping out the window with this one evil Knievel. Only one way up to the highest chakra, death to the ego. Innovation. Punishment is a man-made innovation. An invention. Cause and effect is a natural law. When your back's to the wall, realize with real eyes what you actually saw. Wait, these words hold weight. I back them with my actions to set the demon straight. Your means is hate, my meaning's fate. That one day love will be the law to pass between these gates. 8. Always eat like Buddha, all I see is Judas. Only if I coulda, shoulda, woulda. Do it now, the present is a gift. Cherish it and give everything the devil doesn't. In return, abundance. Ignorance is fear, the truth never does it. Ignorance is fear, so the truth never does it. They're telling me that sleep might be death's cousin. Don't touch me while I'm lying, cause I wasn't. I'm alive and got a couple factual reasons. Get back, I'm a heathen, cause I dwell within the darkness. That's my neutral state and the point of light, to illuminate. So while y'all chasing great, I do good. Giving to the rich and the needy, that's my new hood. I can't turn my back as if I'm too good or too street. Walk between what's right and what's left. I got 2 feet, the only thing not right is what's left, and that's no thing. Belief is good, but wait until what hope brings. Religion's ruling state, I see Pope Kings, and all they do is take by force. That's rape, like are you joking? And you wanna try to tell me who is my God, who's my king? That's a low king, I'm a high king. Climbing atop the mountain to that gold thing. I was hiking, stumbled across an old king, and he spoke things in a bold tongue. Told me that I won't win if there's no one. I saw a set in disguise as I woke up, and defeated the shogun with the rose sun. Like a Templar, it's a slant rhyme, how within my mind I had bent bars. Now feel the liberation through the 6th dart of your dense parts. The same inspiration that God has sent Mark to speak the gospels. 12 apostles came as it went dark. They were various, but I bring the waters of Aquarius through a light speed, straight into your Vesica Pisces. They were high seas, might even call it a great flood. Not a prophecy is properly recalled as what it was. Revelations. Change doesn't have to be humanity's damnation. Mankind should be kind first, that prime verse. The universal, that golden law, no sort of flaw. The prima matter, that orders all, that cosmic care. We're self-absorbed but not self-aware. So take a good look in the mirror, you might see a window there. There's no karma to compare, life was hard but it was fair. I am not a linear being. My dad would always tell me, and nah, I found the meaning. Mind mapping pianos, that quadrivium king. When quantum fields all you feel, then you may begin to be genius. Nah, but I'm not a linear lover. No wonder why it's been so long since we have seen each other. For me it's like an instant, then I missed it. But when around you there's no nearest value, you do the math, I'm a misfit.
C over D equals pi now. I don't even really wonder why now. Meditative state, I took a time out.
I believe it's make-believe to die now. Preach, universal bars and now God's on breach. I waited so long for this song, now teach. They say math and music is the key. Took my intellect and intuition off of me to see.
Meaning of life's hard to find. I can't seem to get it right. But when I look in your eyes, I can see a window too.
The magnificent. I believe you're the creator's best invention yet. Now it's clear, you're more of a looking glass. You have been a mirror all along. Nah, it's just us. Let's get rid of all this loneliness and lust, yes. I am in love, cause I consistently give love. I've been loved, let's make love in replace of all this fake love. You've been hurt so bad that you can't even take love. And in wake of everything you're afraid of, you create in its absence the one perversion of hate. But love reigns supreme, and the rest tends to follow if you let the mind lead. My rhyme was a scheme that I ran as an assailant, but it's all just borrowed cause time was prevalent. I got it without permission in a whole nother dimension. I lost track of the distance, given an approximation. We are no longer the misfits, so come and be a conscious co-creator of existence. The universe is needing your assistance.
C over D equals pi now. I don't even really wonder why now. Meditative state, I took a time out.
I believe it's make-believe to die now. Preach. Universal bars and now God's on reach. I waited so long for this song, now teach. They say math and music is the key. Took my intellect and intuition off of me to see.
Meaning of life's hard to find. I can't seem to get it right. But when I look in your eyes, I can see your window too.
The magnificent. I believe you're the creator's best invention yet. Now it's clear, you're more of a looking glass. You have been a mirror all along. Mic 2, mic 2. Mic 2. Check, check.
Experience.
Mic check.
And you know I answer them as out loud.
Yo. How beautiful a life it'd be if we gave friends the energy of lovers. How beautiful a life if while alive we would confront everything that we would have said before they're gone. How beautiful you must be for inspiring this song. Let labor be the only pain a woman has to bear. I thought that Katie's cut was cute, I never knew she lost her hair. And Sarah said while on the phone that she had called but unaware because Amber had never told. I know that it might seem unfair, but bless her soul, I would have done the same thing. What a revelation that the pain brings. You see, my dad had cancer, my mom had cancer, that's 2 for 2. So tell me, who am I to change things? And they're worried about my health. I'm not afraid of death, I'm so brave there was a time I would have killed myself. Yeah, instead I healed myself. Now I'm in a better place, but on the real I felt down like the end was the only thing I had. But now I know it's a beginning. If you have another breath, congratulations, you are winning. If you die and there are people that still love you that are living, you're alive. You're alive. You're alive. I don't wanna be right, I wanna be loved. When it's time for good night, I want me a hug. I don't wanna be upset, just wanna let it go. Conversations even when they're dead though. With the living, much too given, all for granted. There's a plan within this planet, I simply don't understand it. Everyone leaves empty-handed, all that's left are heavy-hearted. Carpe diem for the memory of people that's departed. I don't wanna be upset, just don't wanna forget. Never fully knew each other, still glad we met. Do it for a stranger for the sake of giving. Do it for your family, do it for the living. Learn to be forgiven, learn to let the pain go. Learn to stand the rain so you can see the rainbow. Learn to understand so you can see them angles. Take a leap of faith, you might just see what angels. Like it's the only thing I had. Cause now I know it's the beginning. If you have another breath, congratulations, you are winning. If you die and there are people that still love you that are living, you're alive. You're alive. Yeah. Gratitude, many blessings to you all the love in the world. I'm thankful for this existence, I'm thankful for this world, the goods, the bads, the ups and downs, cause we combine them to make great, stay great. From the land of many suns, arise to higher fire, make a champ of anyone. I had to fail for many moons. The spotlight always pales when I prevail off every tune. My body is actually a borrowed vessel, and dark just like the ether that houses all the celestials. They say that you're happier with the less you know. The sky apologized, it said sorry I didn't let you know that you were just dust of the stars. I see that your flammability must have got you far. Nah, I ain't get much off all these bars, and wasn't burned too bad but produced sparks from all my spars. I'm at large in a war and I'm fully armed with the fire. They're telling me the devil is a liar, which is why all these interior motives, they make me tired. They're not of the ethereal essence that I aspire to. I realize within your eyes I'm a liar too, hiding behind false securities, wondering what I'ma do. Although I had struck genius a couple times or two, hand up off the wheel, deliberately feeling like I was you. I'm a fool, though humility is my fuel. Cool, grab the tool, dipping oil onto the blade. Dang, give me flames that could generate a big bang. I may not have a master, though clearly heard what the monks sang. Pain before prosperity, you're never too low for charity. And one day you will meet the ones before you, therefore cherish me. Anger of the earth, I know it hurts, your people's perishing. What's worse though is the curse that all the worst was really vanishing. I hold all the remnants, was trying to prove my relevance. Avoiding being homeless, I was worried about the elements. Little did I know I'm out this world, y'all was heaven sent. And I'm done with convincing because I hold all the evidence. Like where you from? A million suns, ascending to the legends, can't believe I really won. Yeah, they asking what I really want. I crave all the intangible that can't ever be bought. Now I'm caught in what was sought. Boys blind and take a look. Went from dying to a phoenix flying, brought up from the soot. Almost wound up overcooked, but I'm hardly easy bake. Had to raise all of the stakes so I could finally see what it takes to be the greatest. My mental mastermind alliance is constantly debating if I took the straight and narrow, would I have made it? I see souls along the broader. My hypothetical daughter had to go to the world's edge to see what's actually a border. And for passes there's an order. Name your price and make it nice. Life will constantly retest you, so get it right and don't think twice. I comprise my inner light of the fire, sun, and stars. Turn my sight to tunnel vision, cause my goals aren't very far. I'm the dopest by the furthest. Cultivated my inner garden, now welcome to the harvest. I'm reaping what I started. My midnight oil starlit, and imitates the sun, cause it's flickering with stillness up until the point it's done. I was shunned until I shun. Yes, I am the one. Close my eyes and then I run to the beat of my own drum. And though times I was depleted, definitely not defeated. You gon' need a whole galaxy to challenge the heat of a million. One.
It's from Miles.
I hear the ding, the audience members begin to sing. Was in the ring, Mortal Kombat with the Liver King. But it's professional wrestling, it was fate like latex. I escaped ego-based consciousness like the Matrix. Algorithms of AIs divide like apartheid. But I reached to the Akashic archives and was bestowed the most magnificent flow that can stop lies. Wonder why I always gotta drop rhymes, cause you can't stop mine. Stole the show like one of those beautiful art crimes. The act was greater than the work itself. Was reunited with the grand architect of the universe and knelt. So much gratitude, feel the magnitude in your heart would melt. So much love, it's unconditional. I sat and listened to the universal laws, and why every single of my human flaws were permissible. My soul began to glisten as I bear witness in awe to the psalms of existence. Bond to the word, the observer was found observed. The audience forgot was heard, they say my rhyme's absurd. I walked into the shrine of Merlin, found the shining sword, and now they think the guy's an urban myth. And so they hit the split and proceed to kill Harem Abiff. But like the lightning thief, my style was quick, the child was gifted. I read the hieroglyphs, my eyes were lifted, and now the seer has to interfere, cause here he just admires different.
We learn how to work with these laws. We learn how to operate within them. And we do that through self-mastery. Not the attempted ownership or mastery of others. It is accomplished through self-mastery. That's what they're talking about when they say masters here. They rise to the planes of consciousness above. They dominate their moods, characters, qualities, and powers. This doesn't mean domination of other people. It means coming into dominion with oneself. Thinking, feeling, and acting as one.
Take a bow to the microphone as I drop the science. Defy physics with a tongue flick, gotta share defiance. They wish it's demigod to remain compliant. Expressing gratitude, I raise my altitude, my spirit a giant. Define shapes and sizes, my state reflects empire state high rises. Grew in the same soil that created Nazis. But it's D though, Blackseed though. Since the fetal, been in this position, eyes closed, deep breathe and silence the ego. Lewis and Clark expedition, searching for gold in the bays of Montego. The sight hidden plain, delta waves incognito. Meditative pose, Yoshimitsu. Flower like a tulip, lotus petals open to kiss you. So blissful, seeking peace in the atmosphere of chaos. A young god navigating birdie made off. But here's the trade-off, into with the infinite, but I still let the K off. Or my caught up in a rhapsody, crime duality. Had to close my eyes to explore my mental faculties. Happily, activate series of neurons to change my reality. Activate the crime vibrations, heat up my clay cavity. Through proximity, witness the gravity. F equals M times G, the push and pull of a young MC. Microphone screaming, let me be. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a do-re-mi. Pedigree of a G-O-D till I D-I-E.
Yo. Bring the torch. I'm the vessel of the Phoenix Force. I'm messianic, so I'll never leave the people lost. A Shinigami, so you know I had to lead all the lost souls to the crossroads. Not the boss, nor the source code, just the server. A frequency that scientifically was never heard of. Now microphone, a chicka one, two. You tell me who's the one they run to, gonna run to. If all is fair in love, I'm feeling like I'm Sun Tzu. Was in the darkness like I hope I see the sun soon. And then ta-da, devil is a lie like Alhamdulillah. It ain't written so I spit like Homer, no Iliad. Your souls can't go toe to toe with the gods. Every trip's a marathon, this is no 50 yards. My word is divine like I flow with the odds. The vibes, the haze, now let me get a hey. I'm so glad I found my way, I'm so glad I found my way. I would never change it ever if I had another way. I'm so glad I found my way, I'm so glad I found my way. I would never change it even if I had another way. I'm so glad I found my way. I'm so glad I found my way. I'm so glad I found my way. Yo, I would never change it even if I, yo. When gratitude's not my default, accountability over fault is what the universe had taught me inside of its academy. I'm trying to graduate onto the plane of causality so I could turn my potential into an actuality. Reality was never what it seemed. I took the mercury, softened the salt, put it on the triple beam like I was thrice great with the mind state. Ajna chakra to see my fate. Blind faith, I wasn't the type, so give me sight beyond sight. I meditate for elevation, that's a hype beyond height. Got me hype beyond hype. I see people in triple darkness, that's a night beyond night. But true wisdom is humility, that's a right beyond right. If there's a chip up on your shoulder, I could wipe you down, right? And if you change your perspective, then we might be more alike. I was thrown into the unknown, so I might be more light. So yeah, I'll be alright. Got me on bright, and now I shine with the 9. God, universe, and nature. Yeah, the opposite of hate is what you'll find within my mind. And my rhymes are sublime. I got a mastery over time. I won't dwell on the past, and yet I can still rewind. And she can't possibly be mine. Cause a woman's not a possession, a human's not a possession. And if it's mankind, then I choose not to be aggressive. And no, I'm not a professor, but adjust your frequency and get in tune with all of my lessons.